So when Brady came out and said he's pansexual, said he's been attracted to men at times, but he's never had a relationship with a man. What does it mean to be pansexual? So for a lot of us who are old school or old heads and we are not really up on these new terminologies, I had to look it up for you all. So according to Google, pansexuality is sexually being romantically, emotionally attracted towards a group of people of all genders or regardless to their sex or gender identity. Sometimes pansexual people will refer to themselves as being gender blind. So Wayne opened up to people and he told them, I'm doing my research both with myself and just with the world. I couldn't say if I was bisexual because I had to see really what that was, especially because I really have not gotten a chance to act on anything. So I came to the conclusion that I'm pansexual because I know I'm completely messing up the dictionary meaning. But to me, pan means being able to be attracted to anyone who identifies as gay, straight, bi, transsexual, or non binary. Being able to be attracted across the board. Being able to be attracted to the person that is. He said he's been attracted to men at times in his life, but he's never dated a man. So he says, let's be really honest. I've also been attracted to certain men in my life, but I've always buried that side because of how I was raised. He went on to say, and because I live in today's world, and it's scary as SHIT, what's the fastest way to hurt another man? He said, I'm going to emasculate you. I'm going to call you out of your name. I'm going to call you gay. I'm going to use the F word that I learned early on from people around me. Further went on to say, oh yes, so those are bad things. So you don't want to be that. He went on to tell people, so what if I feel something? I don't think I'm gay, but what if I feel something for another man? That's still gay. I was already bullied about a bunch of SHIT, so I don't want to add a top hat on top of that suit, he said. So Wayne Brady, who's 51 years old, and who is the host of Let's Make a Deal, said he suppressed his sexuality and felt worried about what people would think if they were to find out, and that he was so ashamed about not being honest about himself in an exclusive interview with people. So recently, Wayne posted a video on Instagram advocating for mental health and announcing that he is part of the LGBTQ plus family. So Wayne, who is now single, said, during his path of self-discovery, he realized he has always loved his daughter and his family, but he needed to work harder on loving himself. During his interview with People, he touched briefly about his childhood in Orlando, and he said he was a stutterer, and the stuttering was brought on by anxiety and also bullying and stress. He also said because he's an introvert, he has chosen to live in the canyons of Malibu instead of the middle of Hollywood. But isn't that oftentimes the truth, people? People who are introverts tend to be either loners or extremely happy and joyous around people. However, they prefer to be by themselves. So GLAAD, an LGBTQ plus nonprofit organization, defines pansexuality as a person who has the capacity to form enduring physical, romantic, and or emotional attractions to anyone, regardless of gender or identity. People reported the first person Wayne came out to was his ex-wife, Mandy. Her reaction was great. Coming out would help him be happier, she told People. The reaction of his 20-year-old daughter was a shrug and a okay with a smile. As if to say, what else is new? I knew that all along. I'm over and out. I'll see you all in the next video. Please hit that like bell before you leave the page, as well as subscribe if you have not done so as yet. Thank you for watching.